Good afternoon. I'm here to take the topic IP security and web security of the subject information security. So, what is IP security? So, we know that in over a network, different kind of communication happens. So, IP security is actually a communication protocol or communication rule that is for setting up secure connections over network. Now, what is IP? IP is Internet Protocol. It is actually a standard to ensure that data, how data, or to it actually ensures how data travels over Internet. So IP security is a concept that add authentication and encryption to this IP protocol. Okay. Now, for example, it actually scrambles the data at the source and unscrambles it at the destination. Okay, so this is actually to authenticate the source of data. Okay, the Internet Engineering Task Force has developed IP security in 1990. So this is mainly to ensure confidentiality, integrity, and authenticity of the data. For example, VPN. We know that IPsec VPN. It is for a secure communication. Now, IPsec protocol encrypts any sensitive data. So this is actually to prevent any unwanted monitoring. Also, the server can just verify whether the data packets received are authorized. What are the different uses of IPsec? First one, router security. So it ensures router security, then authentication of data, then it encrypt the application data, then protect the network data. Next thing is that it is also used to prevent man in the middle attack or replay attack, in which it is actually an act of interfering. Okay, act of interfering, or we say intercepting, and then altering the ongoing transmission. So with this IP security concept, we can prevent such kind of attacks. Now, IP security does another thing, that is it assigns sequential number to different data packets so that it can detect any kind of duplication. Now, how does IP security works? The first and foremost thing in IP security protocol is that we have to initiate a connection with the recipient. Okay, so first for this, they will check whether the need of IP security connection is there, and if yes, if a IP security connection is needed, the computer initiates IPsec transmission with the recipient. Okay. After that, they negotiate with some kind of requirements to establish a secure connection, like they agree on encryption, then authentication, and other security parameters. Then both the sender and receiver receives encrypted, sends and receives encrypted data, and finally, after the transmission is complete, this connection will be terminated. Now, what is web security? In web security, we need to, it is actually the website security, and in this concept, we have to study about SSL, which is Secure Socket Layer. Now, what is SSL? SSL is a technology, a standard technology, which is used for securing the connection, internet connection, by encrypting the data between the browser and the website. Now, it is actually a pre-version SSL. After that came TLS. Okay, but still it is referred to as SSL TLS. Okay. So as we already told, SSL is secure socket layer. What is the importance? Importance is that SSL provides digital certificates, okay, that is used to establish this encrypted connection between the user and the browser and the website. Now, what is TLS? As we already told, TLS is Transport Layer Security. It is a more secure version of SSL. Now, what is HTTPS? It is Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. Now, it appears in the URL where a website is secured by what we call as SSL certificates. User will be able to view the details of the certificate. They can also this details may also include the issuing authority. Now, what are the actual need of SSL? It is not, SSL is not just used for, securing some e-commerce websites. Other than that, checkout pages. So these pages are actually that include some kind of payment or some kind of financial transactions where we have to provide our credit card number, CVV and all. So it is actually secured by this SSL concept. Now comes login pages and forms. As we know, in certain login pages, we have to provide our credentials like our username, then the confidential password, or we have to fill up some forms where we have to upload our signature or photographs. All these sites are actually secured by SSL. Now, coming to blogs and information sites, not just websites which include payment, but other than that, our private data like blogs and other websites need to be secured with the help of SSL. Okay, so SSL is actually how SSL session is generated. It is actually generated between by certain security policies, and the session is established between the client and the server. This is issued by some certification authority. Okay, when an SSL client attempt to connect to the SSL server, the client actually authenticates the server. Okay, and after this authentication, we can say that SSL session begins. Okay, and SSL session continues until the client or the server terminates the particular TCP connection. Okay, these are some of the components of SSL, which includes session identity, keys and certificates, algorithms, and session caching. Thank you.